to Successful Life Podcast. I am your host, Corey Barrier, and today's episode is going to be fucking wild. I'm going to tell you a lot about the last 4 years of my life. I'm going to tell you about some things that you don't know probably about me, unless you've listened to this show forever, and if you have, I apologize for repeating any of this stuff, but I've got a lot of new listeners, and I just felt compelled to take you through a few stories of where I've been. So imagine learning a skill that you're good at. You're excellent at it. You've learned how to make money while you're doing it. I'm sure that sounds super familiar to you because you are in home services. And you probably started out as a technician, if I had to guess. Majority of trade companies are started by a technician. So you've had some success. You've had some success in the field. You feel like you want to take this thing to the next step. So you open a business, right? And it is an absolute struggle because running a business has a lot of twists and turns, right? It has unanticipated issues. You can't anticipate the issues because if you did, well, you don't have the experience, right? So there's something to be said about when you have experience. I mean, you have that to fall back on, and so you can't anticipate things that anyway. Welcome to the Successful Life Podcast. I'm your host, Corey Barrier, and today's episode is going to be fucking wild. I'm going to walk you through the last 4 years of my journey, and I'm going to blow your mind because there's a lot of things some things in here that I've not really gone into, certainly in detail, but you're going to just be prepared. This is going to be pretty cool. So I want you to think about this. Imagine learning a skill and being so good at that skill. Obviously, you make money doing it, right? And you enjoy it because you're good at it, right? We enjoy doing things that we are good at. It makes us feel good. Makes you feel good, makes me feel good. And so this probably sounds familiar because you probably own a home services company or you work for a home services company. But if you own a home services company, I'm talking to you right now because it's a struggle, right? You go from the field to running a business that you really don't know a ton about because you don't have the experience. And that's not a dig on you. It's just how it goes, right? You can't project out what's going to happen if you don't have any foundation to project that out on. I don't know if that part made sense, but the point is you figured out how to make money doing this thing, whether it's a trade or whatever it is you do, and now you've decided to open up a company, and it's a struggle. Did I already say that? Fuck. Let's start the switch over.